Quirky Voices presents The Toymaker by Stewart, J.Clark.
Bless me, priest, for I have sinned. This is my first confession. Maybe my last.
Your last?
Yes, perhaps.
Very well, my child. Go ahead.
Where to start? Perhaps it'd be prudent to find out what you already know, just so we're on the same page, you know?
No. About what?
Me.
I don't know you, do I?
You sure about that? You don't read the newspapers, don't watch the reports on television, never go for a scroll online?
Which report specifically?
Really? Do you need to ask? Have there been any other stories of late?
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. Local, national, international. I mean, they've been rather hard to miss, even to you, locked in this inverted coffin, listening to your parishioners spill their dirty little secrets while you sit in divine judgment. But today you get to hear my confession. And you finally get to judge me in person.
I'm not sure I can.
Shh. It's all right. You're new to this, aren't you? Well, don't fret, I'm only here to talk. Nobody ever listens. See, even those who are paid to do so, I mean, why would they when they can sedate me with their pills and keep charging and...
Yes, but...
There's so much I have to say. It's important. It's life and death. Well, that's your trade, is it not?
In a manner of speaking.
Good. Then we have something in common, huh?
Very well. Okay. Right. Yes, I'll listen. My child...
Don't call me that. Never call me that.
Oh, all right. What should I call you?
You know.
I do?
You know what they all call me.
Yes, but it's not for me to presume that you really are...
Say it, priest.
Toymaker.
Oh. Not gonna scream, are you?
No, I won't scream.
I'll tell you what, for the sake of our little chat, you can call me Michael. Keep things simple.
Michael?
It's a made-up name, of course, but then so is the Toymaker. Yeah. The tabloids spewed that out, didn't they?
Right, yes.
So, my confession. I suppose it would be wise to go back to where it all began. Get the usual cliches out of the way, the traumatic childhood, the abusive family, the years of squalor and degradation. I didn't even have toys back then. They didn't let me.
Who didn't, Michael? Your mother? Your father?
Doesn't matter now. Right, they're gone. As is my stepbrother. Yeah, he didn't make it out of the cot. So tragic.
Did you?
I said it doesn't matter. It was a long time ago. I don't want to talk about it.
But you...
Shut up. I don't want to. Never. Just stop it.
Okay, Michael. I understand. I didn't get toys either. Not the ones I wanted, anyway. Just take your time.
Will you stop telling me what to do? I'm not a baby anymore. I'm big, all right? I'm older now. I'm better. I'm much better.
Yes, I can see that.
I know. I know about art. Do you know about art, priest?
I've done some amateur dramatics in my time.
Do you know why they branded me the Toymaker?
Pardon?
Why?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. You know it as clear as you know of the invisible man in the clouds who built the universe in 1 week and foolishly let in the devil. It's not really a secret, is it? Given the amount of coverage I've had, I'd wager that half the world knows by now. So go on, tell me why.
According to the articles I've read, the victims are presented in such a way that they resemble toys.
Correct. Ding-a-ling-ding-ding. And do you recall any specific ones?
No.
Yes, you do.
Michael, this is not conducive.
Go on.
The first, I believe, was referred to as the hobby horse.
Oh, not the first, but certainly an early design. See, I wanted to create something simple, and there's nothing so simple as removing a head and placing it onto a carved wooden pole. I mean, it's been done for centuries, hasn't it? Go on. Another.
That teddy bear.
Oh, now, that one. That was more of a challenge. To find a man of the right shape who lived alone with no close neighbours or acquaintances. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had to subdue him quickly, Then remove his skin completely intact. There's no simple task, I can assure you. And then I had to take care not to tear it as I stuffed in the synthetic fibre. It took a whole night and much of the following day, I must say, but I'd say that the results were worth it. Any more?
No.
Come on, we barely scratched the surface and you're doing so well.
The doll's house.
My most recent, and if I may say, my greatest creation. You disagree?
An entire family, Michael.
You might think it's strange for a boy to crave such a plaything, but I've always loved the idea of a doll's house, an entire little world, utterly convincing right down to the last detail. And yet, truly fake.
Fake?
Yeah, that was another night job. Yeah, I had to redress the innards of the entire home as well as my dogs. And then I had to decide where to place them to create the proper effect. Yeah, around the dining table seemed like the best idea, a family meal, a last supper.
Do you believe that everything is fake?
That would be my experience, yeah.
Or is it possible it's just you?
Excuse me.
Perhaps your own perceptions of the world have blinded you to the reality.
Oh, really? Says the woman who worships crosses. You don't believe me, do you? You think I'm telling lies?
I do.
Oh, be careful now. You know what I'm capable of.
I'm not sure I am. All I've heard from you so far is extracts from news articles, nothing more.
Well, okay, if you want the gory details, I'll be so happy to share them.
No, thank you. But I am curious. What would you make from me?
What would What?
It's a straightforward question for a man of your so-called talents.
Right. Well, it's just after Halloween. I would cut out your brain and poke out your eyes, pull out your tongue and stick a candle in there. And
Hardly original. And since when were jack-o'-lanterns considered toys?
I have to give it some thought, right? Inspiration doesn't always come fully formed, does it? It has to be developed like a fetus in the womb.
But what if there isn't the time? Sometimes opportunities present themselves and you have to go with them. That's what it's all about.
What?
Art.
Art? So you consider me an artist?
No, I consider you a fake.
You're really treading on very thin ice.
So kill me. Go on. Go ahead. You could get away with it if you really wanted to. The church is empty, the door's secure. You have more than enough time to create something beautiful. So go on, Michael. Prove it is you. Prove it, Toymaker. Prove it.
Yeah. Oh, I really had you going there, didn't I? You actually thought that I was a psycho, the psycho.
No.
No, sure you did. You were terrified.
I'm afraid not. And I don't understand what would compel anyone to pretend such a thing.
Oh, come on. It's just a joke, right? A joke, a dare. Yeah, Jamie reckoned that because they're all gullible, believing in all that Bible stuff. Oh, fair enough. You've proved you aren't. So, well done.
You're a liar.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, I admit it. I've broken whatever commandment it is. I confess.
It was in very poor taste, Michael, given the circumstances.
Yeah, I know, but how else would I have gotten your attention? I mean, I had to come on strong. I didn't mean to diss the dead or anything.
I'm referring to the fact that you claimed the credit for someone else's work.
Right. Well, it won't happen again, all right? I'll see myself out. Hey, what the door's stuck.
They're not simply toys, you know.
No, the door is not moving. I can't.
They say Toymaker, but there's so much more to it than that. They are statements, snapshots, frames from a stolen childhood.
I'm stuck. Hey.
And they always go on about the same ones. The hobby horse, the bear, the doll's house, and yet there have been so many others.
This is just...
And by the way, the doll's house, it wasn't the most recent. That would be the priest, but no longer a priest. Do you remember those small tin soldiers with the red coats and the tall bearskin hats? All it took was a drop of paint and a few dabs of glue. He's in the vestry right now, standing to attention. If you're interested.
Very funny. But can you open the door now, please? Please open it.
But Michael, you can't leave. I haven't forgiven you yet. And this is your last confession, remember?
Please, come on!
You're not going to scream, are you?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Let me out, okay? Let me out. I didn't know it was you. I didn't know it was you.
You have just listened to and survived The Toymaker by Stewart, J.Clark, a Quirky Voices Presents production. Please search out Stewart's other works in the show notes. And of course, my hearty thanks go to the effervescently brilliant, as always, friend of mine, Fiona Thraille, for coming to play as Prunella. And I'm Sarah Golding, and had a little play with the old pitch changer. Don't know if you noticed, it wasn't my natural voice. It was Michael. Thank you so much for joining us. Look out for more bespoke and fun Quirky Voices Presents productions in the future. And if you've got a script for me and Fiona to play with, ping it to quirkyvoices@gmail.com. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Bye.